Hey, this is Strajo and welcome to Railroad Corporation 2. First of all, thanks for Iceberg and Corby Games for letting me getting the game. As you can read right here, it's finally out of early access. Yes, the game has been in early access for many months now, and they decided earlier this week to finally give us full access to the full-fledged game. I personally haven't played the game. I played Railroad Corporation like one a lot, like many hours. It was fun. Always felt like it was a Sid Meier's railroad kind of game more than a railroad tycoon or an open TTD game. And it has its own little quirks and features that are interesting. Let me just lower down the volume on my end. And I figured out why not try and jump in together and see what we're getting in Railroad Corporation 2. So let's go with a single player. We could generate maps or... Oh, did I bug something? Okay, no. We could generate random maps. That's interesting. Or we can make a ready-made scenario. In the ready-made scenario, there's the North Subjugation, the Frozen Lakes, and the Autumn Journey. Frozen Lakes seems to be offering tutorial elements. I don't need a tutorial. I swear to God, I don't need tutorials, guys. So let's go with the main campaign and see what it's all about. North Subjugation. While the America's first transcontinental railroad was built and being operated intensively, the north region of the continent remained untouched and became a great opportunity for investors. Lead a business expansion of the new territories and make your new railroad corporation a story of success. Okay, we got a couple of options to set the campaign path. We have deadline terms, no deadlines, optional, moderate time frame, or strict deadlines. Let's just leave it to plenty of time. The difficulty will leave it to intermediate, and the reward level will leave it to moderate reward. So that actually can provide like replayability if you get stricter deadlines, harder difficulties for the objectives, and smaller reward. You will probably be sweating a lot. Okay, let's jump in the game with the default settings. The company's setup, we are Norton Railroads. That's perfect. I think color blue fits really well with the name. And we have to select a CEO. Oh, who could we decide? So they do offer different kind of bonuses. We have a neutral if we pick Robert Green. I think we'll go with the neutral, no extra bonus or penalty guy. And chapter 1, 1865, yes. The railroad construction is booming. More than 37,500 miles of tracks has been laid across the United States, with more to come. Your predecessors have made the cost of moving commodities over long distance 20 times cheaper compared to the traditional transportation means. Railroads are the answer to the needs of the national economy. Now is a good time to hop on this train. Provide Dolphin Lake region with a decent rail service and return a depth and get some experience. I guess we start with that. So we have to provide a decent railroad service, payback or death, and get some experience to be able to take part into more challenging projects and shape the history of transportation. So is this fictional? Golfport, okay. So we're starting in Golfport. The map is actually interesting. Is there... Oh, it seems like... These are American sounding names. I mean, over there, is that like Fort Lauderdale, Mesa, Dallas, Kokomo, Missouri City? Okay. Jurupa Valley, and Kenny, Camarillo. Seems like a mix and match names of like actual American and Mexican cities, as well as random kind of Hamilton. So we also got Canada in here. And also a mix of like Americanish sounding names. But we're starting Golfport apparently. We have 39 days. Let's post time. I'm sorry, the time is flying by. We're already on day 6. Really? We spent 1 minute in the mission. Okay, no problem. We have to build a railroad station where the office is located in Golfport. Let's see. How do I go about building a railroad station? That is the office list of station. Oh, right here. Build a new station. I mean, you must build inside a town. Okay. How do I move or rotate? Okay, that rotates the building. So let's build it over social land. And because it's the cheapest part of the town, and it's also giving us the opportunity to build railroads without knocking down half the town. So our mission has been completed, and now we need to build a second train station in a city with a demand for grain. Do you demand grain? You absolutely do. Okay, let's go into building a new railroad station. Can we build it right here? Yes, we can. And now we have to connect the tracks. No, wait a minute. That would not connect track. All right. Railroad construction. Oh, a lot of settings. I feel like this is more complete of an experience than we were getting in Railroad Corporation 1, but I mean, it's been a few years I haven't played Railroad Corporation 1, so maybe things changed in the meantime. But if you're interested, I actually made a review of that game. Maybe I could review the second one. I don't know. We'll try to build our rails without going broke. So that would cost 105,000. We have 750,000 left. Let's confirm the build. And now we need a train depot. Where do I get... Okay, we buy... You have to build a train depot at one of your stations to buy locomotives. Alright, alright. So kind of easy to figure out up to now how to play the game. So, oh, that train station is quite expensive though. But we do have one now, so we can buy a new train, and we can buy a 080 Memnon. So that's one big ass train. It provides... Oh, that's cool. We have the technical spec of the Memnon. Pretty cheap. Actually, the monthly upkeep is insane compared to the purchase price. Like, every year you pay almost as much as the locomotives just to operate it. I don't know, that probably does not include like servicing costs. That's probably just like the well, that's the actual servicing cost, but I mean, you probably have to add in fuel costs and all of that. Hopefully not, but that will be my assumption. We get a nice little 3D representation, and if I remember right, that was not in Railroad Corporation 1, so that's a nice addition to Railroad Corporation 2, if it actually is. And now we need to set up a trading route. So we will start at Golfport. We will load up grain. How much grain can we... Okay. So we can load up 4 units of grain, and then we can go to Allentown and unload. Okay, unload the grain. And what is that? You have passengers. Right, let's take 1 passenger and unload 1 passenger here. Can we actually take a passenger? No. So that will be our initial setup. And is it operating now? Or okay, I need to click save. Okay, now it's operating. Now the camera will be following the train that's inside the station now. So that's interesting. Are the trains invisible inside the station? Like, can there be multiple trains over each other in the station? We'll figure it out soon enough. So we're now moving with 4 units of grain to Allentown. And I kind of like seeing that these arrows, these signals, that indicates that there's actual complexity to the logic system. Or logistic system, more accurately. So we do have fuel consumption rate, and we have a amount of fuel consumed. We have maintenance to do, and we can see the usage of the engine. You can see the tractive effort. So as soon you probably exceed 38 kilonewton, you probably slip your wheels. That will be my assumption. So that's really interesting. If we look at the cargo, we get a glimpse at all of the grain. If we look at the logbook, it's all of the history of what you'll do. So we actually paid 12 grand for the grains. So we'll see how much we sell them for. And we can set a train priority. We can, so we could hide the path. So that's actually the path when you look at the yellow arrows. That will be interesting when we'll have a lot of trains flying through the map. If you click one of them, you'll be able to see what it's up to, and we can tag, which means like surround, tag, and change the top color. I guess if you want to organize like express trains or like grain trains, you could do that in theory. Alright, so we did all of these missions. Now we need to sell 20 carriage of grain by 481 days. So that should not be a problem, honestly. We're unloading the grains, and we were making almost double what we paid. We look into the logbook. Yes, we made 34,000. We paid for fuel. We paid for the upkeep maintenance. We're loading passengers. Okay. Really interesting kind of concepts. Up to now, I kind of enjoy the game. I mean, we've been playing for literally 8 minutes, but it's been 8 pleasant minutes. Alright, so we technically have to wait for the train to move 5 more times between the cities. We could just fly time by, but would that be like the best, most optimal use of our times? Of course it will be, but more realistically, we could try and expand the railroad to another city. Let's build a new city here. We're selling also wait, control, okay, control, and we are also buying, I mean, grain here, so that will be an interesting little thing to pull. And how much? 107,000 will be the price for the railroad. Perfect. So we'll buy a new train. We'll buy another Memnon. We'll start into Golfport. Load 4 grains. Will we load 5? No, that will be overloading it. And we'll go to Novato. And we will unload 4 grains. Load 1 passenger. And come over here and unload 1 passenger. Save that and send it on its way. So now the grain field is creating a supply. So it takes 15 seconds for it to generate 1 unit of grain. It's level 1, so it definitely can be upgraded. There's a monthly upkeep. We could buy it. I mean, it will make sense to want to buy it since we are literally exporting all of its good. It's slightly expensive though. Let's see, we could hire staff. We don't have any employees. What are these doing? doing things with research time. I don't know why you hire this guy. He increases research time by 6%. Like, there's literally no point. There's no point. What? Okay, but we don't have the necessary department, so I guess we have to build like some research lab into the HQ or something. I think that's what we were doing. Yeah, we need a research department. It would cost $180,000. Will allow us to hire scientists to run difficult research easier. We can get personal projects. I mean, could be a decent thing to do. Also, I don't really want to do it, you know? How much grain is there here? So we're at 15 grain. That's the max price, 365,000. Is there a finance kind of thing where we can get more loans, right? There has to be a section where we can get loans. Oh, at the office? Yeah, that's where we were. Or maybe we just need to buy like a financial... Yeah, we probably need to buy a financial thing department to allow us to do the researches. But we actually made a lot of money here. So we can buy... Wait, the monthly upkeep is quite impressive. Let's just wait until our trains are closer to home before we buy it. T1 got a minor malfunction, build repair shops on route stations. Okay. So T2 is coming back. And before T2 clocks in, T1 got another malfunction. We will purchase the grain field. The money transferred received as the head of Norton Railroad Investor Supervisor Board. Let me inform you about the following. The board has noticed a low money balance in the company and has initiated an urgent money transfer. Really? So they transfer us $350,000. Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand. I don't want to go into the negative, but it was literally quite an investment I was doing. So that's fine, that's cool. So now in theory, it should be free to refueling, loading grain. Grain is now free because I produce it myself. So now I'm gonna make full price retail on the sale. I'll literally double my money. Repair shop is missing. Let me check that out. Train depot. How do I... Okay, that's the train depot. We want a repair shop. Yeah. So at least we can repair trains as they come, because I don't want to get more malfunctions. And the train is already 61 days old, 287, 300 miles deep. So that's interesting. Okay, so I need to pay back, like I was reading up here, the additional funding from the Investor Supervisor Board. It's like a loan, so we have to pay it back. That's fine. I was planning on not using that, but you're giving me the money to give me the money, man. I'm gonna use it. You know, that's how life is. Maybe we can expand the research department in that case. We got an achievement on the way to electrification. I don't know if that's quite literally what it is. So let's take a look. We could boost the Memnon. That's interesting. Like a lot of upgrades we can put on it. Or if we get the max speed, we also unlock the possibility to research a Patterson, which is a different train, but it needs, does it need like level 3 scientist? Does that need a, yeah, that needs a level 1 scientist. Let's try. Well, research costs much cheaper, but I don't think research cost is really an issue right now. Let's hire this guy and assign him on the research and start the research. Perfect. So we got one research going. Okay, so I guess that's the amount. Yeah, we need 2 level 1 researcher to get this. Okay, so that creates an interesting paradigm in that case, because if I research all the one guy research kind of things, then I definitely have to hire a second guy to get the 2 guys research kind of things. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we'll figure things out as we get there. Up to now, it's doing very well. All right, so we have finished the delivery of the grain to both cities, and Mr. A local entrepreneur, Mr. Wesley, has invested in flour mill in Novato. He's asking us to deliver grain, and if we deliver grain to him, he will pay us. Okay, and that creates resource processing. So what can be done with the flour after? That would be my question. So 3 grains gives 2 flour. Okay. And do you need flour here? And we could bring back the flour. That's, if I'm reading that right. So on the next run, rather than bring back, well, we could bring back a single. So we need to expand the network even more by selling more different goods. Okay, no problem. But yes, once we have unloaded this passenger, then we will just load up flour, and we will unload flour here. We'll see how that works. Research department, max speed still going on. Okay, so that mission has been done, and now we need to deliver flour. Okay. I mean, we can boost up time now. I don't see why not. Is there a hotkey for? I mean, there's a hotkey for posing time. I don't think there's a hotkey set time speed. That's fine. We'll just go with spacebar to stop whenever we need to collect our thought and think about something. Grainfield is able to supply the trains. That's great. T2 is going on its way to Novato with the flour now. And it got repaired. Did they both? Yeah, they both got repaired. That's real sweet. Wichita Falls. Oh, there's a glasswork right here. It requires quartz and coal. Okay, interesting. Now let's see if the flour mill gets the grain. And we finished max speed research. Perfect. Let's go for fuel conversion efficiency. So the flour mill is not getting anything. Interesting. It actually all went to the city hall. Is it? Oh, wait a minute. T2. Yeah, so right now you loaded 1 passenger. Okay, skip directly to the next. But yeah, okay, I understand. Because I'm unloading directly into the city hall, but I want to unlock into the flour mill. That makes sense. I mean, complicates things a bit when you want to set up the things more precisely. And whenever you get like 1,000 trains running about, it will be much harder to plan all of that. But I mean, that's not too hard to understand. Right, so in Temecula, we need grain and glass for whiskey. Yeah, whiskey. Right here, we need quartz and coal. We got quartz in Davenport. And we got coal in Shanui. So that's kind of interesting. We could probably build like, we got Norfolk down there. Interesting. I went to Norfolk once in my life in, what state is it? I'm thinking North Carolina, but I don't think it is. Well, it probably is. I went there. I don't know if you've ever been there, but I walk on the dock, like the other side of the naval base, and it was impressive to see all of the ships. The massive warships. I've never seen massive warships. I mean, I live in Canada, so our biggest warship is probably a dinghy. But yeah, when I was there, looking at these ships, it was impressive. Like, I was pretty far away, but they were huge. And I wanted to visit the battleship. I think there's one dock World War II battleship in Norfolk. But we kind of ran out of time. Weather wasn't that great while I was there. And we had my kids, and my daughter was like 4 months old back then. So it's not like the most perfect place for a literal baby to explore. So we kind of forego going there. We actually went to the kids museum, which is like a whole different story. It was pretty fun, you know. And I think one of the things I love the most about traveling there is there's a lot of bridges and highways with toll, but the toll just takes a picture of her license plate, and they send you by mail the like toll fee. But back when I went there, my car is plated in Quebec, so I never received toll billing for my traveling. So, you know, I got free travel on American roads for free. I got to see big ass warship, which I understand why they charge you $50 across a bridge. I mean, somebody's got to pay for all these big warships. Alright, so we delivered flour, and we need to sell flowers worth a total of $700,000, which we're actually on the right path of. That means we already sold once. The flowers gave us 40,000. Do you have extra flowers? No, we don't have any extra flowers because you require 3 grain to make 1 flower. So we can't really load extra flour quite yet. Eventually we will, but right now it's not really a possibility. One thing that's a possibility though is so the commodities are flexible. Okay, so when you satisfy city needs, the initial amount of goods the city is ready to consume will increase. Demand satisfaction will also lead to faster consumption of each item you deliver. The price that are paid will decrease. Okay, so you need to deliver more and more and more to get the same exact thing. But if we stop supplying the goods to the city, then it will revert back to smaller demand but higher price. So we kind of have to balance things. That's what I'm understanding from the explanation here. Okay, so the thing we can do in the meantime is double track here. Right? Can't go wrong double tracking. The camera move kinds of weird when you're double tracking. Is that okay, that will be like a full. You kind of get a automatic double track. And like, okay, no, that's what am I doing? This is one way. Yes. Okay, so that's one way. And that is one way. The other way. No. Yes. Okay, perfect. So I created a little setup of double tracks. So that means we can actually get one brand new train. Okay, let's buy a new train. Let's buy another Memnon at Golfport. We will be loading them grains, and we will be going to Novato We'll be unloading them grains, loading up flour and passenger, and drop down passenger and flour. Perfect. So we loaded grain. Now we will be on our way. Our signal's working fine. They seem to be working fine right now. So T3 is on its way. Literally, the third Terminator is on its way to Novato to deliver grain to the flour mill. Crazy work. All right, perfect. So flour mill is working on one flour. And T2 is flour loading pending. Perfect. That's to be expected. Now we will drop down all of the grain. We'll get another flour and we'll get moving. Oh, I assume, yeah, they sell flowers back to the Novato town when we're not there. Building costs, yeah, the building is real expensive. But we will make enough money soon that it will not be a problem. Because if we actually buy the building, then every single flower that is produced will be ours to profit off, interestingly. And what's happening with T2? Everything's going well. Loading up the grain and on its way out. Perfect. The system is working like the Hiren lifeline of the nation. Alright, but yes, I mean the map, it's very snowy. It does not represent, as far as I know, and that was also a chief complaint I had on the oh, so we have income taxes. Okay. Pay the tax. Make sure you have enough fund by March 1st. Yes, that will be fine. But yes, one of the main complaint I had about the first railroad corporation was that like we had actual like US city names, city like US regions, but the map was not geographically accurate, which kind of irritating a lot. What's happening? Did we lose? Oh, why are you doing nothing? Wait, what? What happened there? I thought I was already researching that, but apparently I wasn't. Okay. That's fine, I'll do, I mean, I can cope with that. Not a problem. Alright, flour mill, can I buy you 435,000? Yes. So the money has been transferred, so we got another 350 loan. And we got a research lab already, so that's fine. So now every flower that is sold will be giving us straight up money. That's great. Oh, wait a minute, so it's 3? Okay. 3 grain makes 2 flowers, so I could have always buy. And if I sell in town, does that... Yeah, that works. I can sell in town the flower here. I mean, I don't need to sell it. But I can definitely extend down to... No, Wichita Falls does not accept flower. Okay, we kind of need a developed town, I guess, to accept the flower. Which means, like, probably only Allentown will be a potential candidate. And yes, only Allentown. And what are you selling? You are making paper here, but you don't have wood. And you're making passengers. So we could actually... Worcester now demands lumber and supply passengers. Okay. We could... I mean... Yeah, I thought I could buy a train to go between Allentown and Novato. But that will mean I need to double track between Allentown and Golfport to be like extra profitable, because otherwise only one train can go through and that would not be the best. So yeah. At least if I don't sell... Yeah, if I keep the flour in the flour mill, it will increase the value because it goes down and they'll pay more when they have less. Alright, T3 refueling, loading flour and passenger, perfect. I mean, I could edit my train to bring more flour because I'm definitely stacking up the flour now. Train list of trains. So T2, we will modify you, load 1 extra flour, and unload 1 extra flour. Perfect. Going to Novato now. Bringing them grain to the flour mill. And then the flour mill will produce flour. And, wait, what does that say? Scientists have completed... Okay. And we get bread construction. And, oh, our mission will be to sell bread in every settlement. Okay. Okay. Really interesting. We could potentially... Like, wait, hold up. We need to do the research thing here. Fuel efficiency. Yeah, repairability will be interesting, but fuel efficiency, I think it's great. Makes price cheaper in the end. That's all that matters, right? The more money you save today, the more money you have to spend tomorrow. That's my live by motto. Until you die, because when you die, you don't get spent anymore. Industry land. So we got some industry. We could build like a bread factory. $1 million. Ooh, that's one expensive bread factory. So we need to get the money to build a bread factory, and then okay, we got a lot of missions that showed up. We need to sell 5 units of bread to Golfport, 6 to Camarillo, 5 to Taylor, and 6 to Newport Beach. Okay, so we definitely will need to find a way to make tons of money. That's pretty much the only way I can see it possible. And we'll need to build down to Clearwater, where the quartz... Yeah, there's quartz available here. All the way to Wichita. So we could potentially... I mean, if I start selling the quartz to Wichita, I will need to get a coal source real quick. Because otherwise it will be problematic. There's one in Council Bluff, but that's pretty far away. Newport Beach. Oh, there's a lumber mill and logging station in Pembroke Pines. That's a fitting name for a lumber, like logging town. Pembroke Pines. Yes, sir, man. You'll never guess what a business is in Pembroke Pines. Of course, it's making logs for Newport Beach lumber mill. Okay, so quick thinking tells me to build a train here, 120,000. Okay. Build another station here. Does that work? Yes, sir. Build the rail station, like the railway between both railroad stations. That's one pretty cheap railway in Newport, Pembroke. In Newport, we will build the train depot. The new facility will be... Oh, wow. Yes, man. That's that's one expensive little thing, huh? Right, let's take a look at the office. Can we can upgrade it? What does that give us though? Okay, it says here we can build another office elsewhere, which will have the same impact. Okay, probably not worth it. I need to find a way to get money. That's what I need. And T2, are you modified? You absolutely are, my man. And T3, you are absolutely not modified. Alright, so inside of Novato, you'll load another flower. And inside of Golfport, you will unload another flower. Yes, save the changes and fly by time. So it would cost $500,000 to have a depot, but how much would it cost to like connect the roads? Cheaper. Yeah, that's problematic for me because, you know, if I can save a penny today, I'll spend it tomorrow. Alright. Amount of money has to be reserved. We need to secure $2.5 million for business in Canada. Okay, well, you're asking me a lot right now because I'm kind of not in a mindset of saving money because I kind of need to expend money to make more money. I understand where they're coming from, right? Let's sell a flower in the town. So I sold 2 flowers there. Perfect. P1 got under malfunction, but that's fine. We're almost at $500,000 now. We actually make a lot of money doing that little train trading stuff. I think that T2, T3 setup is real good. Yes, sir, man. That's real good. Love to build a bread factory. Love to. Okay, we got you. Wow, the upkeeps are incredible. Airy now demands lumber and glass. Why? Why though? Where is Harry? I don't even know where it is. There's just so much stuff on the map. Oh, right there. Well, I guess it's just like kind of grew naturally. That will be my assumption. Alright, so for the station here, if I add a new facility, a train depot setup. Oh, okay, well, I mean, I got it, right? Am I in the red? Ooh, yeah, gotta be careful. Alright, build a new in Newport. Build one. So, Newport, you will be loading up like 2 passenger and 1 lumber. No, I don't think you can even load lumber. And you'll go to Pembroke Pines, where you'll be loading up with yeah, just logs. And you'll unload the logs. And perfect, start that. Profit on goal of flour has been achieved. Perfect. I don't know what it gave me. And we can pay different amounts. We still have like 19 100 days left for that objective. So, oh, Clearwater, we need a science university in Clearwater. What is that, social land? How do I build science university? Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cheap. So we can buy the social land and we can construct social university. That will give us one extra research point. That's great. So we did that mission easy peasy. I thought it was actually like asking us to build a research center there, but no, it's just a university. Fuel conversion has been finished. Repairability will be the next. Oh, we got a level 3 guy. Okay, maximum tractive effort in that case. Auto assignment and start that. And that's interesting that it gives us automatically one researcher. Yeah, the payroll went 10 times up because we got a level 3 researcher, but that's fine. That's fine. We're making money. We're printing the dough. I think that's how they say it in Newport Beach. As well as Pembroke's Pine. How much is that? 322,000. Okay. Yeah, that life is good. Life is real good. There's a steel mill in Longview that needs coal and iron ores. There's a tool workshop in Taylor. That's actually interesting. Right here we're making lumber and they're selling it to the town, I assume. That's probably what they're doing. I don't know otherwise what they're doing. These guys don't want lumber. That's fine. We'll not provide them lumber. And oh, T4 got a minor malfunction. Yeah, we probably need a repair facility around here. Repair facilities are pretty damn cheap, so we'll get one just, you know, be safe. T1 got another malfunctions. I think T1 is getting old. No, not that old. It's about 10% of its life. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We're getting a lot of malfunctions though. So hopefully nothing bad's happen. I know how it works. Alright, we need 2.5 thousand. We need a lot of breads around. Newport Beach, Taylor, Camarillo, Golfport. Yeah, Golfport will be easy because that's where I plan to build my bread factory. Camarillo, you're right there. Brickworks needs quartz and what does it need? Coal? Clay. Okay, clay, coal, and quartz. That's one expensive industry to run. And I mean, I don't see like anything nearby. There's coal in Shawi. Quartz right here, but I don't know where clay is. Is that clay? No, that's iron. Oh, there's a bread factory in the Milton. Interesting. How much does it cost? $1 million. Okay. Alright, so the scientists have completed research. Perfect. Maximum tractive effort. Let's get all of our guys on that project. I mean, we have researchers. We have to use them, right? Oh, San Rafael has clay. I'm definitely not gonna get the clay there. Norfolk has a paper mill. And Akron has a printing press. Actually, I want to build a station, so it will be 240,000 of station. Wow. How do I make more money though? Yeah, that will be my first question. How do I make more money? Because I sure have no clue. I mean, I can sell the goods here. I mean, I have a lot. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Even the there's no buyer in town. Okay, so nobody's buying this town is not buying grain. Like the only downside I see is you actually need you need to update the routes as they become less profitable. Which is fine. I mean, you're playing a transport game. It has to be expected, right? How much that will cost? 300,000. Perfect. Build that. And connect cities, megalopolis. Another achievements. Perfect. That's exactly what we need in this game. This one will be in Golfport. We will load up the grain. 4 grain. Yep, 4 grain. And you go through Pembroke Pines. You unload the grains. You load up passengers. 3 passengers. Can you? Yeah, there's 6 passengers here. And you... Oh, no. You unload 3 passengers. Okay, perfect. Start that. Loaded up the grains and moving to Pembroke. Let's see how signals work. Okay, so this signal will tell him to not go because the other train is already circulating by, so that's fine. That's exactly the what we're expecting the trains to do, right? Here, let's sell another flower. Yeah, we're making decent money now. And are these all like mandatory? Okay, these are all mandatory objectives. Erie now demands flour. Okay, interesting. I still don't know where Erie is. Or no, I know now. It's right there, right in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's surrounded by mountains, peak, forests, everything. So I'm not gonna go and build a railroad system just to deliver a little bit of flour to Erie. Pembroke Pines will be getting grain and sending out passengers real quick. We should actually build a new station in Akron. Not exactly what I want to do, but that's fine. And we will build a new station in Norfolk. Yes, gonna go visit the ships. And a rail construction from here to here. Confirm that. Another rail construction from here to here. And we don't do we not have the money? Okay, there's a train going through. That's why it wasn't working. Now we're gonna build a new train. Buy a new train from Newport. By you. You will go to Pembroke Pines. You'll load up logs as much as you can, so 4 logs. You will travel to Norfolk. You'll unload 4 logs. And what's your... So 2 logs makes 1 paper. You'll get 1 paper twice. And then we will go to Akron. And you'll unload the paper in the printing house. And 2 paper makes 1 book, but I don't think Pembroke is buying books. Yeah, Pembroke's not buying books. You're not making anything. Okay, well that will be it. Yeah, save the change for T6, and T6 is on its way to Pembroke Pines. Now let's say, I guess the train will be stuck in the station. Yes, the train will be stuck in the station because like the path is blocked. So I mean, I don't want it. I want to click road, and I'm gonna buy a repair shops here. There's a lot of trains are coming to Pembroke Pines now, so it will be decent to at least have a repair station there. So we got like a little book printing setup here, so we'll be ready to do the drop shipping anytime. So if you want a course for drop shipping, just watch this video and click the like button and subscribe for more. Or don't. I mean, at this point you probably know I don't really, I don't anymore. It's all done. I've been on YouTube for 11 years. Yes, YouTube recently congratulated me for 11 years on YouTube, and I'm still like barely getting by 100 views on my videos. This is quite literally insane to me, but I'm just an old rambling man on YouTube playing train games. Can you believe that? Imagine playing train games for fun, recording it, and posting it on YouTube. You'd have to be that kind of person, But I am, and here I am, and I'm unapologetic for that. All right, money is flowing in. Profit and loss. I mean, that's way too much number for me at this point. I mean, yeah, I'm buying all of that. I'm spending all of that. We got a year-to-date profit and loss. Ooh, we made a lot of money. 2 million. We spent 1.8 million, so net profit is 627 this year. Damn, that's nice. We definitely need to start thinking about a bread little thingy. Like, how will we manage the bread? This is the actual real question. We could buy a bookstore here. Oh, a bakery. Okay. A bank. Oh, bank generate extra weekly income. Yes, I want a bank. Give me the bank. Taxes, billing effect, key total, price. How much it gives me? 10,000 to 21,000 per month? Are we robbing these people? We have to be robbing these people, right? 10,000 people using the bank. They all pay $217 each month. Wow, that's literally free money. I love free money. I mean, who cannot love free money, right? Imagine you're gambling and you never lose. You want to know how you do that? Well, you become a bank, apparently. Maybe we can get a casino after. That will be even crazier. Imagine if you can have a casino. It has the same effect as the bank, but you just make money. You print fat stack of cash every single day, and you never lose. Casino never loses. At least I hope it never does. Actually, I mean, what happened if like a big roller guy goes to a smaller casino, right? One that does not have like millions in a vault, and get one big hit on the roulette or on blackjack table. I mean, blackjack table all have limits, so I assume they can sustain a lot of sequential losses. But I mean, if you fat stack a max stable roulette, let's say the max bet is 10 grand, that's 350. Yeah, okay. Yeah, probably casinos are made in a way that because of the maximum bets you can put in, they never can run out of money. Simply because, like, the only possible way a casino could run out of money is if they let you like put $100 million on one number in roulette, and they get paid like 335 that would be like 3.5 billion. But I mean, they never allow you such fat amount of money. I'm trying to think last time I went to casino, what was the max table for roulette? It wasn't in Vegas, so it probably is substantially lower than in Vegas, but I think it was 10 grand the max. That means they would max pay out 35,000 if someone max bets the table, which theoretically means they probably profited way more than that, because the odds that you max the table and hit it means you probably put more into the table than you'd ever dream about. I mean, that's the joys of gambling, right? If you own the casinos, it's all happy gooey time. And if you're just a player, well, you gotta set your max losses, you know, because you need a max loss, because you will hit it one day or the other. Reminds me of someone in my family that they're a very gambly person, and they told me once about how they hit big, like they got 5 grand. Like, you got 5 grand? It was like a slot machine. And all I can think of is, you know, man, how much did you put in? They never wanted to answer that, but I know how much they put in. Like, I don't know the exact number, but I guarantee you that 5K wasn't money back. That's just how life is, right? When you're a gambling man, you lose everything every day. Well, not every day, but you sustain enough losses that you never come on top. So if you have a gambling addiction, I feel for you, man. I know what it is. I personally don't. I hate losing money, but it can be very serious. Like, man, you need. I know it's the most generic, basic thing you can say to someone with gambling addiction, but you need to stop, man. You need to stop. You need to hear me out. I mean, you're literally staring at you're maybe playing some slot machine or some stake online casino right now, losing hundreds of dollars looking at a guy playing a train game on the internet, man. How low can you get? How despicably low can you get? I'm sure if you hear that, man, mate, hopefully it helps you out. But no, I know the truth, man. Nobody watch my videos actually can gamble hundreds of thousands of dollars, except my mom. But she's not watching my videos, so we're all fine. We paid the taxes, 75,000, and we're still waiting to, well, I mean, I got 1 million now. I literally got to 1 million. This is so fun. I mean, this is exactly, and I understand what hitting the jackpot is. Where do we go next? I'm just moving around the map. That's the kind of chill ass game I'm looking for in my life. You know, one, I don't have to think, I don't have to do anything, it just plays itself. I see little blue squares. I'm not even looking at trains, literally. I'm just looking at blue squares moving about on a map. How about the research department? What's going on here? Are you guys not... Why? Why is my research always stopping? Did I not research it? I don't understand. I'm pretty sure I already clicked to research that. But okay, that's fine. I'll take it on me. Novato to... Okay, I'm gonna sell in town, because I can make a lot of money. Okay, yes, I can make a lot of money. I love that. We will buy industry land for 30 grand. Boom. And we will... Okay, we got an industry land tutorial. We will pause time, because we need the bread factory. And now we need to modify the T3 from Golfport. You don't sell... No, wait a minute. You buy grain, but you don't sell to the town, you sell to the bread man. Yes, save that, and we will do the same task on T2. So in Golfport, you do not sell the flour to the city, you sell it to the bread man, whom happens to be me. I'm gonna print the bread. Right, bread factory. So 1 flour makes 2 bread. Oh my god, I'm literally printing money. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. All right, I'll wait until I have at least 5 breads so I can flood Golfport and finish that mission, and then I'll get a bread line to Newport and Camarillo and Taylor, and then we get to 2.5 million, and then we win. Wait, bread is 85,000 here. Real? There's no way they're paying that much for bread. Oh my god, they are. They are paying that much for bread. Oh my god, I'm gonna be rich. I literally just hit jackpot, man. It's the royal flush. Look at that, look at that. Supply to Golfport. Bing, bang, boom, bam, boom. Yeah. Supply done. I still have tons of bread. Wow. Alright, so I sold all of my bread. That's fine. That's entirely fine. Camarillo is pretty far. Taylor is beyond Newport Beach, so it's not too bad. Alright, so I'll get the train. I mean, I'll wait for more flour to get back, and then I'll get a train from the railroad station in Golfport and go to Newport. Yes, that's what I'll plan. So buy a new train, a memnum from Golfport. You will start at Golfport. You will load up the bread. A lot of bread in machine, please. So it'll be 5 bread. And you will go to Newport. And Newport takes lumber. I don't have lumber there. You will... Wait a minute. Supply to Newport. Bread. Okay, yeah, it accepts bread. Why don't I see it down there? Oh, okay, I need to move. So you will give out 5 breads. Take 4, take 2 passenger, 2 males? No. I mean, the city, the lumber mill here is selling so fast their stuff. I can't be waiting around. Or can I? If I get 3 lumber and sell it here, lumber is for sale at 61 grand. And right here it's 30 grand. So I'm gonna double my money. Okay. Perfect. So you can go, man. Load the bread and go to Newport, and we absolutely gonna get... Oh wait, the research going? More polling mass or service life? Yeah, let's go for a service life. What do I assign both my guys and start research? We're gonna build a new station in Taylor. Great. And then we're gonna railroad through Newport. $2 million. 1 million. Oh yeah, man. Trains, bridges, not bridges, but tunneling. It's crazy work. Is that a tunnel? I don't want to do... Don't tunnel, please. Okay, undo that. Oh. Yo. Don't make a tunnel. Wait, can I go higher? This is still affordable. Lower? Here? Higher? Very high level. I mean, that's kind of working. Yo. Will cost me only 200,000. Like knock down 3 buildings. That's fine. Confirm that. And we gonna set up a new train. Buy a new train. Buy a Memnon. Start it in Golfport. Load up many breads. And you'll go through Tater. You will unload many breads. And you'll no, I don't want loading. I want to unload passengers. Like, how many passengers can I get? 5? 3. 3 passengers, and unload 3 passengers and save that. Okay, perfect. We got another route going. It's one funky railroad though, so let's see how that pulls out. And yeah, we need one more bread. Where's T7? Is it inside the like what do you have cargo loaded? Nothing. We're loading lumber. Let's see if that works out. If we can buy the lumber right up from the lumber mill. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of working. Alright, we got research for service life completed. Can increase the rated power. Does that? Oh, okay, I understand. So I need to auto assign start research. Right? Does that work? Yes. Okay. So I gotta be careful to not escape out of setting up the research, because then it doesn't work. Okay, lumber mill, 500,000. That's one expensive little baby. I mean, like, it'll allow us to make more. That's not a bad choice. We gotta buy the buildings, man. 645,000 for the logging camp there. Yo, we need to sell that bread. Yep. How about flour? We don't have that much flour, so we can sell just a little bit. 1.5 million. We got Newport will be worked. Taylor, I think T8 is on its way. Right? Where is T8? Wait a minute, where is T8? Yeah, you don't want to go? Where are you? Okay, you're waiting for a free path. Okay. Yeah, I think it does make sense because I have a lot of trains going through that section, so it would not be a bad choice necessarily to double track here. Oh, but I cannot because there's a train going right now. Okay. Come on, T4. So we got rail crossing. Okay, let me try something else. I think the rail, yeah, the rails were just crossing. Wasn't a question about the traffic flow. All right, so T8 is going to Taylor. Perfect. That will be solved. We got Camarillo. Camarillo. Repairability. Okay, so let's select staff, assign, start research, and rate power. Select staff. No assign, start research. Perfect. So we got both of them going. And we'll need a new station right here. Yep. And railroad tracks. Bridge are expensive, but bridge are needed. Perfect. So we got a track down to Camarillo. Let's buy a new train to Golfport. From Golfport, you will load up 5 breads and unload 3 passengers, and then go to Camarillo and load up 3 passengers and unload 5 breads. Perfect. Give us a fat amount of money. It's great. The bread went down a bit in Golfport, that's fine. So Taylor delivery has been completed. T7 is going to Newport Beach. I mean, after that, we'll have to pay back the funding from the investor board, as well as invest 2.5 million into business in Canada. And then they were saying half the map, more than half the map, has not really been exploited. I mean, it's pretty much the same concept, right? Once you get things going, you don't really have to complicate things more than they're needed. I actually got an idea, because if I load up books, load up 2 books, 3 books. Yeah, I can't load more. And paper mill, are you 1-to-1? 2-to-1, okay. Yeah, I can't really do that. But yeah, okay, there's the load if you can, don't if you can't kind of setup. Okay, that's fine. So right here we will buy a social plot. Where is social plot? Oh, you don't have a social plot in Pembroke Pine. Oh, that sucks. Well, in that case, never mind. I'll just buy a logging station. And T6, absolutely do not load books, please. So my plan was to actually build that building that use books, but apparently it's not available if you don't have the requirements. But yeah, if you look at social land, the bookstore stimulates the consumption of books. Okay, we got 1.2 million. The mission to Taylor has been completed. E9 is flowing into Camarillo, so that will also be completed anytime now. Scientists have finished both research, so you will do that research and you will do that research. And we got more pulling mass. I think that's what increases. Oh no, we got more power, more pulling mass. We got more of everything. So the Memnon will be very powerful. The only problem with more powerful men is then you have to go through every route and like reshape them to be able to pull more from each location. So not always like the best setup, honestly. Let's sell some wood in town. Make the money. And lumber mill here. I'm gonna sell straight to town. So I got 1.6 million. Camarillo, we still need one bread. So T9 is coming back with 3 passengers. I guess we can start investing into Canada now. I don't know, we might get another mission after Camarillo, so we'll see what that is. But if that's the end of the mission, that's perfectly fine too, you know. What is that? 1.1? Oh, good. I guess that's the game version. We got another malfunction on T1. T1 is always malfunctioning. I think that's what happened with the first train you buy. It's always malfunctioning. Can we buy social land here? No. Oh, we can actually buy social in Newport. Maybe we can buy something that stimulates anything. I mean, we can buy a bank. Yeah, I guess that will be my best bet here. Yeah, perfect. Now we only need 2 million. T9 is going back to Golfport to get a bread, and then it's gonna go back to Camarillo, finish that mission. And I guess we'll have to pay back the funding from the Investor Supervisory Board. Inside of Pembroke, you have a repair shop. Let's upgrade it real quick. The reason why is that I got a lot of trains passing through here, so they will be able to benefit the repairs we can get there. D4 is dropping the logs into the lumber mill. And we got that bank working for extra monthly income. That's pretty sweet. T9's going through Novato now. Gonna flow into Camarillo. That's great. Oh wow, $410,000 income. Wow, income taxes. That is a lot of taxes, dude. What the heck? Like half the money I have. You know, it makes me realize that taxes are evil. The Professor Choo Choo means we researched everything up there. I assume that's what it means. Thank everybody for repairability. Oh, we're flying through the achievements here. How many did we get? Achievement, I got 3. Okay. I guess we will get another achievements once this mission's completed. Come on, T9. Deliver that bread. You have to deliver the bread. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, so the money's done for Camarillo. Okay, seems like we don't have anything else going on right now. I mean, bread factory, we got a lot of bread. We can sell it in town, but not pretty cheaply, but you know. Let's put 1 million into Canada, so we'll lose 410,000. We still have 700,000 to pay back, so we still need like another like 1.2 million in total. I don't know what happened now here in Akron, since the printing house is full. I guess they don't make books anymore, huh? Is there any social land? There's no social in Norfolk. There's one in Newport Beach. I mean, we could legit buy that. Make a bookstore. And like bring. Yeah, okay. Let me think real quick. Buy a new train from Newport. Not the tech details. Come on. Okay, you start in Newport. You gonna bring like passengers. Yeah, bring passenger. Go to Pembroke Pines. Pembroke Pines, you unload 4 passenger and 1 mail. You load in lots of lumber. And you go into Akron. You unload all of the lumber here. And you load in many books as you can. Is there a way to quickly... Yeah, you're gonna load 7 books, and then we're gonna come and drop 7 books here. Alright, let's see how that works. I'm really curious. I mean, not like we have a million things to do in the meantime, so that's fine. We got a passenger flowing, and that was very good move to build a second road here, because we have a lot of trains moving through, but we don't want to be bottlenecked. Perfect. So the passengers will be unloaded, mail will be unloaded, refueled, loading wood, and departing to Akron. Good. Yeah, scientists just completed 1 project. Yeah, we need more scientists. So we're gonna sell the wood in Akron, get as many books as possible, and then move to the next town with all of the books. I don't know how expensive are the books. 52 grand. Wow. Can I? Ooh, printing house is worth a lot of money. T10, load the books. Yeah, gonna be like $350,000 worth of books in there. Now we're moving back to Newport to sell the books. And how much are you paying for the books? 131,000. So we're gonna make a fat stack here. Nearly 700,000. We pay the taxes so we can invest into Canada. Gonna need 1 more investment. Now, are you going directly to... I wonder how they will manage that. Oh, they have to go all the way to the station and then come back. Okay. I mean, that's probably the most sensible thing to do. But now, yeah, we got a lot of friends that want to come in. Gonna be a big dispute about who goes through first. Or maybe not. T10's coming out. Perfect. The big fat cash cow coming out, flowing into Newport Beach. Come on, bring them books. Bring them books to them children so they can learn to read. This is your mission, T10. Bring the books to the library, to the bookstore. Right next to the bank. So people will drop their money in my bank to make me money, and then buy my books from my bookstore to make me money. Let's go unload them. Unload the books. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's sweet. And success. Yes. Chapter 1 has been successfully successes. Alright, so money balance at the end. We had 700,000 of debt. I'm surprised they didn't make us pay back the debt. We earned 1,000 of experience. Completed 14 research. Built all sort of stuff. Really interesting. Alright, next. Oh, we can use the learning things to unlock extra stuff. Wow. I got 1,000, which means I can unlock that. Yeah, cheaper stations. And a free train. Wow, that's pretty strong. And that would put us into chapter 2, but honestly, I think that's a pretty good introduction to the game. It's been already a little while I've been playing it. I ramble about a lot of random things. So I'm curious, have you tried Railroad Corporation 2? What do you think? I mean, it's been an enjoyable experience up to now. Maybe if I put in another 40 hours, I would have a different perspective. But up to now, man, I feel like I'm itching to play it more. Really am, right? To discover more of the secrets. And it's not a complex game. It's a simple game. But that's what makes the beauty of it. And is that, so you see the Mars? No, okay, that's not a real geographical location in the world. It's just a fantasy Americana. Or is it? Is it? I don't know. Like some towns like Omaha, Sioux City, I'm sorry, Lincoln, Marysville, Fairbury, Emporia, Wichita, Topeka, Harrison, Kansas City. No, I guess that's an actual. Yeah. So, I mean, that means it's exactly the same problem we had in the first version, right? So the geographical map is just not cutting it for me. Maybe I just don't see it, but I feel like there's something about the geographical map that just missing a little something, right? Just that little that little that will make it like much better. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you went through an hour and 30 some minutes with me suffering or having very much fun into Railroad Corporation 2. This is Strajo. See you next time.